I want to make sure that everyone notices the poster in the corner. You can sign a tea bag and put your tea bag up on the poster. I want to make sure everyone gets an opportunity to do that. And I want to tell you, I walked around through the room and I saw a lot of people in here. And the government says, we don't care, but I see a lot of people who had every intention of standing in the rain for 2.5 hours because you really do care. It just amazes me that people can forget what George Washington, what our founding fathers gave up for us. We are entitled, no, we're not entitled to anything, but we were written a constitution, and that gave us some rights. And how can people forget what our founding fathers did? Go and get into a constitution class if you haven't, because there are so many things that we have to learn. I don't mean to digress. As a mother, it is my desire to see my children do better than I have, and I think most people will agree with that. It would never occur to me to burden my children with my debt. I teach my children about the value of money. I teach them about budgeting and saving. I try to teach them values about integrity, honor, and love of country. I do my budget for my house. I know what we've got, and I know what we don't got. And if we don't have the money, we don't do it. I mean, there's plenty of times we just don't do stuff, and people say, why not? Well, we don't have the money. We'll charge it. No, I'm not. You know, I'm very careful about that. Our founding fathers had no desire to saddle their children with their debts, and they wrote the Constitution with that in mind. I, along with my husband and our children, one there, one back there in the crowd, have been reading. Patrick, wave. Courtney, wave. We've been reading, we've been listening, and we've been educating ourselves about government. I'm fortunate that the children are interested and they're paying attention. They're 20 and 18. Although education is valuable, what matters most is knowing right from wrong. What's right is right, and what's wrong is wrong.
And right is right.
My husband and I have been setting an example for them all of their lives, showing them that voluntary community service is good and should not be forced. Now, we get to join with them, and we are proudly serving alongside of them to show we don't have to be silent, and as a citizen of the United States, it is our duty to protect the Constitution. This is a choice, and it's not something we were forced to do. I'm a daughter, mother, sister, wife. I'm a taxpayer. I'm a voter, and I'm an American citizen, and I'm proud of it. Yeah. Right. After September 11th, my husband and I talked about how we felt and what we could do. We made some decisions then that we still stand by today because of the love we have for our country. September 11th woke us up. And I believe in the 912 Project, which are principles and 12 values, 2 principles of which America is good and the government works for me. And that is one of the reasons we're here today. Americans do care, and we do have a voice. Silent no more. The Founding Fathers have always been people that I personally have looked up to. I've been going to some meetings for the past 3 weeks, and I have been traveling just lower Delaware, just to some meetings, and I'm just so proud to meet some of the veterans in Delaware and the other patriots in Delaware who really understand what's going on. It's our time to do our part. Yeah. I will try to continue to teach my children and hope someday to pass on to our grandchildren the love of the United States that my husband and I have. I really thank you. I'm very honored to be here among fellow patriots, and that's it.